day one of our trip to Europe. So my dad and I arrived to the airport in Italy, and my sister meets us there. And of course, we're not hard to spot because my dad is wearing this NBA sports team Kings bright purple jumpsuit from like the 1980s or 1990s or something. And he's wearing this baseball hat that is green and it says Mexico on it. So of course she finds us immediately. And we decide, okay, let's start off at the bed and breakfast where we're going to stay at for the night. Shower, freshen up, get ready for the day, and go out into the town. So we get to this cute little bed and breakfast. I shower, get ready. My sister does too. My dad does. But then we hear that he's having an issue with the toilet. So my sister runs inside and she's like, Dad, you flushed the bidet. You did not flush the toilet. But my dad, of course, accepts no responsibility. And he's like, no, mija, it's because it's broken. It's a broken toilet. And she's like, no, Dad, you flushed the bidet. So that's pretty much how we started off that part of the trip. So then after some time goes by, we decide, okay, we're going to go to the Colosseum and maybe St. Peter's Square. And right around this time, my dad thinks it would be a great photo op if he takes a picture with some police officers that are there in Italy. And he's like, mija, take a picture of me for my collection. But my dad doesn't even have a collection of pictures with police officers. So it's so embarrassing. And then, of course, as time goes on, it gets worse because we decide, okay, for the evening, let's go to the Fontana di Trevi and let's take the metro. But while we're walking towards the metro, my dad starts to complain because he forgot his foot powder and he cannot live without his foot powder. And so we sidetrack. My sister's like, let's find a pharmacy, go get some foot powder, and we can continue with our trip. So we do that. Of course, he walks out of the pharmacy with this big can of foot powder, and he's like, mija, they charged me €7 for this. I can't believe they charged me €7 for this. This is too much. But he's happy. At least he has his foot powder. So we walk into the metro station. My sister and I, we turn around, and of course we see my dad in the middle of the metro platform, and he is sitting on his bottom on the ground. He takes off his socks and shoes and starts using the foot powder, creating this huge cloud of dust. He puts his socks back on and continues to pat his feet and calling more attention to himself than he's already doing. So needless to say, after we went to the Trevi Fountain, we were ready to call it a day. And that's pretty much day one of our trip to Europe.